brother. He's a friend from work.
Oh, come on.
Hey guys, so I just finished watching Thor Ragnarok on 4K HDR. Wow, this is definitely one of the best Marvel movies I've ever seen. This is just so much fun from start to finish. It's just a rollicking good time, and holy God, does this look amazing on HDR. The colors in this thing just absolutely pop. It's such a vibrant movie. There's so many colors in this thing, from Thor's red cape, which just leaps off the screen, the fireworks, the space travel scenes going through the devil's anus back to Asgard, the purples, the pinks, the bright yellows. Everything in this movie is just so vibrant, it's crystal clear, and it absolutely is stunning in 4K HDR. I'm really nervous about Marvel starting the trend to release their movies on 4K HDR, because the recent one was Guardians of the Galaxy 2, also in 4K. If they start releasing this entire back catalogue in HDR, I'm going to be so broke. I do double dip when I really like a movie, and I really do like all the Marvel movies. So if I got to double dip this entire catalogue, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble, because wow, stunning. So what Taika Waititi, the director, has given us with Thor Ragnarok is just balls out fun. We're getting a true Thor story. So Thor is his usual self, but the humor in this thing is just insanely good. I know humor is very subjective. You either love a joke or you don't, but for me, the humor sprinkled through this thing is just on point. I was just giggling from start to finish, and I just love what they did with this one. Chris Hemsworth had a blast playing Thor, taking the mickey out of himself, but also being Thor when he needed to be. The action scenes in this are still amazing. The soundtrack is amazing. Hands down the best Thor movie out of the trilogy of Thor films. And with the recent release of Black Panther and this one before that, it's just 2 for 2, guys. Marvel is on a winning streak here, and with Infinity War just around the corner, we're really in for quite a treat, I think. They're just delivering the goods. So starring Chris Hemsworth as Thor, Tom Hiddleston as Loki, Kate Blanchett as Hela, Idris Elba as Heimdall, Jeff Goldblum as the Grandmaster, living it up, Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie. Interesting side note, she just recently starred with Michael B. Jordan in Creed, so it's really cool that those two co-stars have turned up into the better Marvel movies. Carl Urban as Scourge, Mark Ruffalo as Banner and Hulk, Anthony Hopkins as Odin, Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange, and Taika Waititi as the voice of Korg. I can't tell you how beautiful this film looked. The fight scene between Thor and Hulk was just eye candy. The greens of the Hulk were just absolutely gorgeous, and the lightning when Thor channels his thunder, wow, it is so beautiful. It's blue and it leaps right off the screen. It's stunning. This is one of the best HDR films I've seen. It's definitely a reference disc. Absolutely amazing. And like I said, the action choreography in this film is amazing as well. The fight scene between Hela and all the Asgard guards when she first arrives at Asgard is just amazing. She just kicks so much ass.
Asgard is dead.
Kate Blanchett is unrecognizable under all that makeup, that black wig. And she is amazing. She's an amazing actress. I've always liked her work. And she is totally badass in this role. And yeah, I have done a previous review when this movie was out at the theatre, so I didn't really go into spoiler territory then. I didn't want to, spoil it for anybody. So I will go a little bit into spoiler territory here today because it's been out on Blu-ray for a little while. And hopefully most people have seen it. But I really just want to draw attention to the cameos of Matt Damon and Sam Neill at the beginning of the film, where they are playing Loki and Odin in a little play that Odin/Loki is watching. And Luke Hemsworth, Chris's brother, is playing Thor in that little vignette. Luke Hemsworth, I know more from Westworld, the TV series, also starring Tessa Thompson. So yeah, he's pretty cool. Not as tall as his brothers, but anyway. So basically, Thor gets imprisoned on Sakaar on the other side of the universe, ruled by Jeff Goldblum as the Grandmaster. He likes to pit his prisoners with jobs in gladiatorial events, and the Hulk is his latest champion. And Thor, to get away from Sakaar, he's got to take on the Hulk. And the meeting of these two guys in the arena is amazing.
I had a fight recently.
Did I win?
No, I won easily.
Doesn't sound right.
Well, it's true.
The fight scene is just really cool, and I really do like the way they're approaching the Hulk. Instead of giving him his own movies, which I do like, by the way, I really enjoyed the Incredible Hulk, one of the second Marvel movie that was released back in the day with Ed Norton, and before that Eric Bana. I love those movies, all great, but for some reason they didn't perform well. So now Marvel has decided just to use Mark Ruffalo as basically a side character. So in a few of the new Marvel movies, the Hulk will turn up as the sidekick. And if it's done as well as this, I'm totally for it. They can really do him justice. He looked amazing in this. The special effects work on the Hulk, excellent. Mark Ruffalo does the performance capture, and his face, he just looks exactly like Mark Ruffalo. It's amazing.
We're the same, you and I. Just a couple of hot-headed fools.
Yeah, same. Hulk like fire, Thor like water,
Well, kind of both like fire.
but Hulk like raging fire, Thor like smoldering fire.
And so while Thor and Loki, who he finds in Sakaar, also are trying to get off that planet,
Surprise! This will be such fun.
Hela has landed on Asgard and is trying to take over the joint, and she's laying waste.
Asgard is dead. And it'll be reborn in my image.
And it's up to Idris Elba as Heimdall to save the people of Asgard and try to escape. So, yeah, that's the basic plot. It's very, very simple, but it's executed so damn well. Like I said, Taika Waititi has just crafted such an amazing movie. The perfect blend of comedy and action, all in a superhero film with the mighty Thor. Everyone is just having such a good time in this. And like I said, the HDR in this thing just absolutely screams for attention. If you're going to be picking up this film, definitely go the 4K HDR version. It's stunning. I absolutely enjoy this film so much. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 because it's just fun. It is what a good fun time at the cinema is meant to be about. I watched Justice League the other day. It recently just come out too on 4K, and when it finished watching, I was just watching the credits roll and I didn't feel anything. I was just done. I didn't have any emotion about it at all, apart from despair. But when this one finished, I was just sitting there like a little kid. I was just giggling. I was so full of glee and happiness because I was entertained. The movie goes for 2 hours and 10 minutes, only 10 minutes longer than Justice League, and it nailed it. The story was coherent, it was well performed, the special effects were on point, and the cast just had a good time doing it, and the humor landed. It was just fun. It was a good romp and an amazing film, a standalone film. You don't need to see any of the other Marvel movies to watch this one and enjoy it. Top marks to everyone involved, and I highly recommend you check it out. Anyway, guys, that's my review on Thor Ragnarok. I'll also leave a link below to my previous review if you want to check that out, if you've got the time. Don't forget to subscribe with that big blue button down below. I really appreciate it. Leave me a thumbs up and a comment, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
What were you the god of again?